Hey there, and welcome to my home for the holidays. Today we are going to be doing more decorating here. If you missed the last video, we started decorating the Christmas tree, my main Christmas tree here in the living room. And in this video, we are going to decorate the rest of the living room, finish out that Christmas tree. I think this video is going to be packed with a lot of Christmas decor ideas, hopefully some tips for you, and a little bit of inspiration for your holiday decorating this year. I'm so happy that you chose to spend a little bit of your time here with me today on YouTube. I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you. So let's get to it. Let's get to decorating. We're starting with the mantle today, and I'm going to do my best to walk you through every step of this process because one of the questions that I get asked the most during the holiday season is about the garland, specifically garland that I place here, especially how to install it on the mantle. So I'm going to show you exactly how I attach this beautiful garland from Balsam Hill to my mantle today. Each holiday season when I'm attaching my garland to the mantle, I usually use wire that is secured to 2 sturdy screws at the base of my mantle on each side. This is what holds my garland in place. I use this in tandem with some zip ties. My mantle is stucco and things like command strips will not stick to it, and I don't want to damage it with permanent hooks. So this setup is what works well for me. It gives me full control over where and how I place that garland. I am going for a very classic and traditional yet elegant look with this garland here today. So I'm using 2 pieces draped straight across the top of the mantle. I started by attaching one end of each garland in the middle and then cascading that piece down the sides for a more dramatic effect. Each piece of this garland is 10 feet long, so I love that it goes all the way to the floor. I decided to wrap both sides around the lanterns that I like to keep here just to keep it in place and give it a more festive and finished look. So I have learned a few things over the years when I'm putting up garland like this, especially when I'm doing 2 pieces that I want to mirror one another or be symmetrical. Putting garland up like this is a lot like doing your eyebrows, drawing on your eyebrows. They're sisters, not twins. And there's always one side that is perfect and just looks exactly how you pictured. And then the other side is a little not as great. I don't really like how the garland is flowing on this side, but fluffing will help and adding in the ribbon will help, and that's just the name of the game. I just wanted to say that to you in case you're struggling with that, you're putting up garland and you're saying, how do these ladies online make it look so easy? Well, first of all, editing, and second of all, it's not easy. It's just patience and truly finding joy in the process. Nothing tests me during the holiday season like garland does, okay? Nothing is as difficult, but it's also a part of the season that I think is the most magical when it comes to decor, and I love it. So I think it turned out okay. So normally when it comes to ribbon, red ribbon, if you've been here before, that I love my red ribbon from Walmart. It's inexpensive, it's 2 inches wide, it's wired, and I always think it turns out very nicely, regardless of whether you're using it on garland, on a tree, or basically anywhere. However, this year, we're going for a 90s Christmas, and for me personally, I remember anytime my mom used ribbon, she used a very bright, vibrant red. My favorite OG ribbon from Walmart, it looks red on camera, but it is a little deeper of a red than this one, which is a true Santa's coat Christmas red. I found this giant roll of ribbon. Like, look at this compared to my head. It's huge. I found this roll of ribbon on Amazon. It actually came with ribbon, gardening wire, scissors, and some other wire to attach it. So I thought that was great. I thought this was a great value. It's really good quality. You can see it is a wired ribbon, 4 inches wide, and it's got that great gold detailing on the trim. I'll link it below. I want to put a bow here. I'm probably not going to put tails down, but if I do some tails, I might run it through here, make it look like there's a bow and then the tails are running through the side. Maybe do a couple of bows on the ends, I'm not sure. But I want to do just a traditional bow, and there's lots of ways you can do this. But the way I'm going to do it today is I'm actually just going to cut my loop, secure those, and then I'll do separate tails. But it'll look like it's all attached once we get it in the garland. I want my loops to be about this big, so I made sure to just kind of eyeball it. It's about 3 inches. I cut 3 inches below where I'm gonna actually make my loop. And then I'm gonna take this piece and cut a second piece so that my loop's even. I'm gonna go ahead and cut 8 pieces. It's not gonna hurt to do that, especially because I have so much ribbon. I'm going to use 1 piece of gardening wire to secure my loops together, and then I'll use another one wrapped around that to put it right in the center of my garland there. So I'm going to take 2 of the pieces that I cut, fold them in half evenly, just like this. I want to have a nice round bounce here, so I don't like to crease them when I pinch the ends together. Take my other piece and do the same thing, and then I like to just go ahead and overlap that extra about 1.5 inches, because we cut about 3 inches, so when you fold it over, it's about 1.5 inches. And that is what I'm going to wrap my gardening wire around, these pieces. Wrap it a few times. And if you don't feel like it's secure enough, you can always cut another piece of wire and wrap it again. But I feel like it's good to go. Now you have something that looks like this in the middle. That's not very pretty, but that's okay because the garland is going to hide it once we stick it in there, okay? As you can see, I've pulled the wire through the base of the garland and around the bow. See my 2 pieces here, and now I'm just going to secure that together. The true secret to having beautiful ribbon on your garlands or on your tree and it coming out the way that you imagine it is to just truly work with it, be patient, and really focus on working with the wire and creating that depth and dimension and movement that you're looking for. And you can do that by remembering to keep your wire rounded. Try not to really crunch or fold or squeeze that wire unless you're doing it at a base or something like this. But when you're thinking about your bow loops, I focus on not bending the wire on the loops so much or on the tails. I just try to wave it. So that would be my advice if you're struggling with your wired ribbon kind of creasing or folding. It's probably because you're creasing or folding or pressing down on the wire a little too much. And then again, also just working with your garland around your ribbon is really important. Don't be afraid to get in there and move it around. You can always move it back, and it's meant to be fluffed and moved. I find the more I work with the garland and the ribbon, the more I like it. The more I like the way it looks. A tip that you probably don't need, but I'm gonna give you anyway. Try to keep your ribbon scissors just for ribbon. They will last longer. You won't have to sharpen them as often. Don't use them to open packages like this and with tape and things, because they'll last a lot longer and stay sharper for your ribbon if you just keep them for ribbon. If you can, I have no idea what this is. Oh my gosh, perfect timing. Okay, this is Millie's stocking. I had ordered monogram stockings from Balsam Hill for the dogs this year before I adopted Millie. And so of course I had to order Millie one, and it just came today as I'm decorating the mantle. So perfect timing. All 4 stockings will be up today. I'm so excited. Aw, it looks so good. Look at this. If you didn't know, Balsam Hill this year just released personalized stockings. They've always had beautiful stockings, but now you can personalize them on their site. So of course I had to get bones for the dogs, and I had ordered all 3 of the other dog stockings before I adopted Millie. But after I adopted her, I thought, well, I've got to order Millie one. So I ordered it and it came. This came really quickly. All right, so I took that folded piece of fabric and I just brought it right over the front of my bow, and I'm bringing it together in the back. I want this opening here, so I'm just bringing it together, and then I'm going to just secure the rest of it with my wire. We're actually going to use this open loop to attach it with a zip tie to our garland. I didn't do anything special with the tails. This is a very dense garland, so all I did was pinch the tails right here at the top, just like this, and tuck it lightly into the garland. That's all this needed. If you have a different type of garland, what you could do is wrap some gardening wire around about 1.5 inches of this and always just secure it to your garland if you need to. Now it looks like one big bow, but it's really 5 different pieces, right? Because you have this piece, these two, and the piece in the middle. To me, this is the easiest way to make a big red bow like this, and I always love how they turn out. So in an effort to make this bow match the bows on the ends, I'm gonna take a piece of ribbon, just like I cut for that bow, and I am going to, again, fold it over to the size that I want, which is about like that. And then I am just going to wrap it around the center of this, and I'm thinking my garland is gonna hold it for me. The tails that I'm using for the bows as well are the exact same size as the loops. Both the garlands and the wreath that I'm using here today are from Balsam Hill. They are new for me this year, and I just love the classic look of the holly. In my opinion, no one does garland quite like Balsam Hill. They are just always so stunning, so beautiful, no matter the season. I think this is the perfect complement to that classic Christmas decor that I'm going for in my home this year. Holly is so nostalgic, and this garland just fits right in for me. I do have a great discount code for them this season, so I'll be sure to leave that in the description box below. I decided the mantle needed just a little extra something around the mirror, so I found these candle sconces at Hobby Lobby for a great price. I love the way these turned out. It is not a classic nostalgic Christmas for me without a Norman Rockwell in the house. And when I got online to look up potentially ordering some prints, I found that they were expensive. However, when I got on Amazon, I found this fabulous book. And so I decided to order 2 of these because if I just had one, I could definitely not cut up this book. It's so hard for me already, even with 2. But I thought this was a great inexpensive way to frame these prints in my home. Rest assured, I did not cut up my only copy. I have 2 of them. I love the way this turns out. I cannot wait for you to see it. It is the perfect way to get prints like this for a fraction of the cost. So if this book is still available on Amazon, I'm going to link it for you below. Balsam Hill is truly a brand with heirloom pieces. It's why I love them. The quality of Balsam Hill products, they're just unmatched to me. Until you have experienced a Balsam Hill piece, nothing compares. And that is why I continue to personally invest in Balsam Hill each and every season, and also share them here with you on my channel and work with them as a partner, because I just truly believe in their brand. It's an incredible brand with beautiful keepsake products.
Everything glistens and everything's bright. Everyone's happy, and spirits are light. I am sitting here thinking, alone with my drink, as I do this time of the year. Do you remember when love was around? When we were aglow, the talk of the town. When I'm sitting here drinking, I can't help but think about you, about us, as I do this time of the year. I remember me being with you. Was that just a dream that never came true? I am sitting here sinking, drink after drink, as I do this time of the year.
In my last video, I added my record player here to the front living room. I really wanted to keep this space just for my holiday records, so I decided to just add a couple of Christmas trees here. And then I thought it would be nice to add a picture frame stand so that I could actually display the record case of the record that I was playing at the time, because I essentially play holiday records all day, every day when I'm home during the seasons. I thought that was a really nice touch, and then I can store all of my other records below.
Stupid heart so easily strays. I thought I was trying to forget you. I must have forgotten. I am lost in my memories, pouring the hours away. Say, do you remember we used to be near? You don't recall, you forgot as I'd feared. I don't blame you if memory fails you, but I must admit I am thinking of you every minute, each hour.
So my new coffee table in here actually has a drawer for storage, which I think is a great place for my seasonal puzzles. I also think the top of this table will be a really fun place for me to put my puzzles together. And when I want to do a puzzle, I can just put the decor that's on the table in the drawer. So I love how functional this is. So I'm just storing my Christmas puzzles in here for now. And I'm also putting some Christmas greeting cards in here. Since I moved the furniture around this season, I decided the sofa table was the perfect place to display my Christmas village. These are pieces I've collected over the years, nothing fancy, most of them from Home Depot or Walmart, but I really love my little collection and I think it's going to be nice and special front and center right here in front of the fireplace. I used a piece of my Balsam Hill garland right behind my village, the same garland I used on the mantle, just to continue it through my space. I store all of my small pieces for this collection in these little tins that I've collected over the years. I got these when I bought peppermint bark many years ago, and I just love opening them and pulling out the little pieces that go with the village.
But under the stars, I close my eyes and think of you. Although you're far away, we're under the same stars. Always, always. Lovely snow outside, miss the things we did. All the joy it brings to be with you. I've been longing, I've been so lonely, wishing you could hold me now. I've been trying, I'm in denial that I am gonna be alright, but
My village uses those traditional plug-in lights, so I like to replace them with these inexpensive battery-operated twinkle lights from Amazon. That way I can put my village anywhere I'd like.
under the stars, I close my eyes and think of you. Although you're far away, we're under the same stars. Always, always. Ooh.
As I mentioned earlier, we are also putting the finishing touches on the Christmas tree today. We added all the lights and ornaments in the last video, and now we are just adding some embellishments. I have this beautiful tinsel and glass ball garland from Balsam Hill that I've had for several years now. I'm adding that, and then I'm also adding some sweet little red bows just to finish it off. I love how it turns out. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it is the perfect 90s Christmas tree, at least for me, what I remember of the 90s. A little bit of tinsel, some colored lights, and a lot of sentimentality. right, so that is all I have for you today. I just want to say a quick thank you for joining me, hanging out with me, and spending a little bit of your time here with me on YouTube. It is such a pleasure to get to share my home, my pups, and my love for decorating here with you, and I just appreciate you for letting me do that. We have a lot more Christmas decorating to do, so I'd love for you to come back. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and turn on the notification bell because I have a lot more holiday videos to come. This is literally only my second decorating video of the season. We have the whole house to do. So it would mean so much to me if you joined me back here and decorated with me because it is such a joy getting to do it alongside you. So I will see you again very soon in the next video. Until I do, take care and happy decorating.